Good evening, world. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How's everybody doing this evening? We need to have a conversation. And Sonny, I already know Sonny gonna watch this. He gonna be the first person to like this shit. Mark will probably be second. Who else? You know what I'm saying? All my homies gonna jump on this, man. Look, we need to talk, man. We need a conversation. You see, I'm not normally I'll be sitting down, but I gotta move, I gotta talk, I gotta get it out of my head. Because I need to expel these feelings. Right? I ain't gonna name no names except one. Which I'll introduce the subject matter of this conversation, of this rant that I'm gonna do, right? Hmm. There's a problem, man. There's a problem. You know, we look on these social media sites, we look on YouTube, we look on TikTok, all of the Facebook, we look on all this stuff, right? And we see all of this. I'm trying not to give it a negative connotation or a negative tone, but we see all of this bile, right? Just morally hyper religious, super political garbage with the juice at the bottom, right? With the juice at the bottom, garbage, and it's kind of once you start adding up the analytics and you start looking at the statistics, you be like, how many people are actually buying into this crap? Right? Just buying into this crap. Why do I say it's crap? I say it's crap because I'm a Christian. And I don't believe those things. I don't believe those things. I believe in loving everybody. Everybody. Right? I'm going to dislike a lot of them. I'm going to try not to cuss. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a bad person. There's a lot of people I don't like, but I love everyone. Right? And I'm constantly shown data that just some people just don't. And here's where it gets interesting. It's normally the people that look just like you and me, right? Same skin tone, well, they don't talk like me, but you know, I'm unique that way, the way I talk. But look just like me. Difference is they old, they traditionalists. They ain't grew up. They got an iPhone but can't work half the apps on it. They drive a Benz, but hell, they don't know how to work up the backup camera. Right? I would say it's successful, but I mean, hell, who doesn't have 2 or 3 YouTube channels? Yeah, I got some YouTube channels. I'll do that in the end. And people are getting revenue off of this super hyper religious slash jump board into political to slash morals slash this is how everything is supposed to be, and you don't even do it. You don't practice what you preach. Red line number 1. That's a red flag for anybody. You don't even practice what you preach. Why do I say this? I say this because a very good friend of mine sent me a video about a week and a half ago of a certain gentleman that's based in LA. Shout out to LA, man. I need to get back over to LA, man. For real. I miss LA. And I miss Vegas. Hell, I miss 29 Palms. That shit. I miss Cali, really. I really do miss Cali. And this gentleman, it's kind of funny. Like he doesn't bother me with his religious views because I've heard his religious views before from other credible people. So that doesn't bother me. It's the extra flair that he puts on it. That juice at the bottom of that garbage bag that he puts in there, it just gets on my damn nerves, right? Let me give you strike one, right? Strike one. When you hear a person that's trying to give you advice in the religious sense to tether on to your political advice, and then they tell you something wild, out of left field, there's no such thing as a strong woman. You've never seen a strong woman. He honestly believes he's never seen a strong woman in America. I'm gonna let that shout out to Country Wayne. I'm gonna let that sizzle. Matter of fact, don't sizzle. Let that shit marinate. Then take that bitch out. Let it thaw. Shake it up. Wipe it off. Then put it on the grill and let it sizzle on your spirit. Don't put no salt and pepper on that thing while you have it on the grill. No, no, no. I want you to marinate in this. Marinate on this. There is no this man believes that there is there is no such thing as a strong woman, but then comes right back around and says all men are weak. He talking about Americans though, right? He talking about Americans. He talking about Christians. He talking about everything. Now, strike two. He would tell you that if you are a man and you are angry, as in the sense that you have the capabilities to be angry, you are weak, beta, and you are holding the personality of your mother. So strike two against mom. I guess moms just don't get it done, huh? According to this man. And according to the way he interprets the great book we call the Bible. Which again, in my personal opinion, was not written for us. It was not written for us. And when I say us, I mean modern day people. I don't say black folk, white folk, none of that. No. I say for modern day people. Because most modern day people don't read the Bible. It just wouldn't apply. The logic wouldn't be there. Why do you think we go to church? If it was understandable. Anyway, I'm not getting off on a tangent. That was just my personal views on it. Strike three, right? Racism, sexism. What else did he say? Deadbeat dadism, homophobicism. He made up a whole bunch of isms. He said they were a lie. They were an illusion. I would say racism, honestly, is an illusion. Because mainly, historically back, in fact, it was the segregation and the discrimination that we didn't want, that we fought against. It wasn't racism. Right? That's the only thing I would get. And we can go off a tangent on that. I'm not going to go off on a tangent on it. I know there's plenty of friends that can see my videos and they will give me valid arguments and I would change my mind on that situation. But you got to give me valid arguments. I will listen to any argument you got on that particular subject. But everything else, come on, man. Sexism? What do you think feminism is? Feminism don't exist. Don't get me started. I'm not even going to crank up on them. You know me, normally I roast people like that. I'm a military man. I don't believe or see any of that. Why do I not see or believe all that? Because I've worked with great people of all shapes and sizes and shades and mindsets and personalities for a very long time. And I've come to call these people brothers and sisters. That's why I say this. So a lot of his logic doesn't fit into what I thought Christianity was. Who is this person? This person would be Jesse Lee Peterson. I probably said his name before, but I can't remember at this point in time. But if I didn't, this is the first time I'm saying his name. This man, 70 plus years old. Y'all can fact check me on this. 70 plus years old. He moved to LA around 68, 69. Been there ever since. He started a nonprofit called Bond, building on a new destiny, trying to rebuild the family by rebuilding the man. They're just celebrating, I want to say their 30th or 31st anniversary. Been doing this since the 90s. Again, I'm not advocating. I'm not telling you to go on there and watch your shit. I'm not telling you to do all that. No. As a friend to everybody that can see this, do not go watch that shit. That shit will have you rolling. I watch it for entertainment because I love it when he can't answer the question that he asks himself. And he's the type of person where his style is he'll ask a question off of your response. So instead of driving the conversation forward, he's just picking up what you're giving. He's done this countless of times for hours on end, right? The thing that gets me is there's people that follow him. Oh, I forgot he's an avid Trump supporter. I forgot that too. Avid Trump supporter. He believes Trump, who's not in office right now, is just The best things to slice bread. The great white hope, as he says. And my overall point is this. It's people like this that does this professionally, and they do this on a consistent basis where people actually believe it. It just drives more division. Why does it drive more division? Because he's the voice not with the black people at all. Why do I say that? I gave you 3 reasons why he dissed the mother. But then tell me that 77% of children being born in the black community is born to single mothers out of wedlock. But then would tell me, don't marry a single mother. Wait. But then not be married himself. Be engaged twice. Had a kid out of wedlock. But you telling me not to do it because you reborn. I would have done the quotations, but that drinking hand is too strong. These are the people we need to watch out for. Now, I get the community service. I get that understanding. But this radical Christian understanding that he has and that he's been pushing for years. 92 was the earliest video I seen. You know, he did this in the 90s. He was saying the same stuff he said in the 90s. He's saying now. In 2020, 2019, 2021. So this man, 70 plus years old, has not seen a change from 92 to 2021. It don't take a rocket scientist to understand that he's not trying to see anything different. You can start whatever community health service you want. You're still pandering the same logic, the same understanding. And this is what we need to stop. As a collective, we need to stop this. It's mind-blowing. He's never been a husband. He's never been a father. But he's going to tell you what 1,000-year-old book, 2,000-year-old book translates into and what you're supposed to do, and then not do it yourself. Y'all tell me where the red flags start. Again, I'm not advocating against him. I'm not advocating for him. But I know dumb shit when I see it. I know when you purposely turn away from factual, historic, and statistical motherfucking differences, and you just said no. That's a lie. That's not the worst of what he said, people. That's what I'm trying to say. That ain't even the worst that he said. And he has all kind of people that come on his show. I applaud. His show has been running for 30 years. Well, I don't know how long the show's been. I know his nonprofit finances the show and the radio show, but I don't know how long they've been running. They ain't been running that long. He don't have that many uploads on his page, whether it was his page, Jesse Lee Peterson, or The Fallen State, or his radio show, or a TV show, whatever it is. I don't know how long they've been running, but if he's saying the same thing in every interview that I see, no matter what, something's wrong. That's a broken, whatever female, I don't know if y'all gonna share this or see this, whatever female broke this man's heart, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. That's the only way I can chop it up. This man has been broken. When I say broke, he sounds like a man that's been hurt by his mother, his grandmother, his then baby mama who never married him, and every woman after that. And he only got worse and worse and older, and he never changed his logic. He never learned, he never researched, he hired people all the time. Clearly don't think the same way as him. But he paying bills, he got employees. He has a building. He's got offices. These are the people you need to watch out for. That's my public service announcement for the month of June. I'm sorry I'm a little late, but July coming up probably next week. I have something else to rant about. Anywho, love y'all. Stay true, stay cool, and stay sweet. Yeah.